Welcome back, everybody, to The Infected. I'm the Bearded OG, and in this episode, we are going to get going on our power. So I have built everything except for the fridge, and the fridge just needs 2 more iron ingots, which we have right here. So let's pull those off. A couple more stone on there. Those are all about done. So are these almost done too? Yeah, they got a little ways to go. Okay, so we built the battery. We have built the control panel and a junction box there. And we have all 4 of the solar panels built here. We have a total of 154, 155, 56, etc. power coming in. And this, I believe, will fluctuate based upon, the sunshine, I'm guessing. We've already stored 420, 430 some odd power. We have 160 currently available to us. So, okay, that's pretty straightforward. Now, let's finish the fridge. Boom. Enter a name here. We're going to call this the fridge. And then, of course, if we have more fridges later, which we probably will. Well, how much room is in here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So there's 20 slots. Okay. Nice. All right, now, I don't know what to do from here. So we're going to have to figure this out. I didn't look it up or anything. I wanted to see if I could figure it out on my own. I haven't seen anybody else do this. So if we go here... oh, okay. The junction. So we name that because obviously we can have 2 junctions, and then it shows what's connected, and if we have a switch connected to this. So the question is, how do I connect? Okay, let's start with this. How do I connect this? Add oil shale. I don't know. Do I grab some wire? So do I need, is that what I need the wire for? So then do I... All right, so how do I connect stuff? There's nothing I can do on the battery, no way to activate it. Do we need to connect these? No, because those are already sending power into the, well, into here. Junction on. Oh. Okay, so the junction's on. But when I click on this, I don't have anything I can do with it. Use junction box. When I click, okay, let's go to the fridge. If I click on the fridge, it just opens it. And I can't turn it on, obviously, because it's not powered. Okay, so this is not obvious. Do we need to use one of our tools? Maybe the upgrade tool. Let's try that. Wouldn't seem to make much sense for me to use the repair tool. So if I do this... Oh, okay, so it says pull wire. Press E. And then... just what? Press E again? Oh, okay. I see. But we don't want that happening. Oh no, wait a second. Don't do that. So now if we look at this, it shows that this is connected. And I guess that means it's using 100 units, watts. Except for nothing's happening because we haven't put anything in it. Okay, Well, obviously we don't want to run a cable like this, so what options do we have for power? We've got a wire pole, the switch, an electrical relay. Relays are used to extend the range of a wire between components. So this is probably what we want, right? If we put a relay up yeah, okay. Let's put a relay up high, straight above here. Maybe right there. And then we'll want to put another one above you. That's going to be kind of tough to do. Here, let's grab the chair. I mean, I could pull this out and move it in, and we might have to if I can't get this to work. But it was a little bit tricky getting in there, so there we go. That's right about over the top. Okay. Now, how do I get rid of this wire? Delete. No, that's looking at the foundation. Right-click to delete wires. You want to delete wires? Yes. So that must be deleting like all of the wires connected to it. So that's something to keep in mind. Also, did it consume one of these? It must have, because why else would we have those? All right, let's do this. So, pull wire. Oh, wait, hold on. No. We need to do these first. Okay, so we need 1 iron, 1 copper, 4 screws. So we need 8 screws. Let's just grab all of those. We'll need 2 coppers and 4 irons. Grab all of that. Grab all of that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll put those there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, something like that. Get all these in here. Okay, so that should be enough to to build both of these. Oh. That connected the wire automatically. So I just E? Yeah. All right. You know what though? That's not straight. We can't move this. We could move this. But I want this, if this wiring is going to be visible, and apparently it is going to be, we want it to look nice. We want to do nice wiring jobs, kind of like the way Ark Survival Evolved used to be when all the wiring would show. So what that means then is we need to do another relay. And we want it to all right, let's back straight up. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfectly aligned, but you know, again, just needs to look good. Okay, and then we'll just go straight up to here. In fact, we can even back up a little bit. I think that's pretty good there. All right, now let's right click and delete that wire. Actually, hold on a second. Yeah, we have 3. Okay, right click, delete. We have 4. Okay, good. So we get the wires back. That's very good. Very, very good indeed. All right, so now we need to put 4 screws there. Don't do the wire. Here, let me put this away for a second. We need 1 more copper. We're going to have to go back to the cave and get another load of our ores. Grab all of this. Grab all of this. Grab, yep, with those 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 should be the right amount. I probably didn't do that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was too shy. Alright. And then build this. Beautiful. Now what we want to do is connect a wire to there. Connect a wire to there. To there. Connect a wire. I guess I have to get a little closer. To there. Connect a wire to you. That's kind of going down at an angle, but I don't think I can do anything about that. Okay, so now you are connected. Oil extractor 1. And to use you, I guess we just put oil shale in. And we need do we need the 25 to start it? Or is that just the max? We have 24. Well, let's find out. Apparently we get the oil shale from the desert. But if we just add any, does it start? Houston? Is it, wait, what? The hell's going on? Food amount stored in the barn, only veggies and fruits? Excuse me? Oh, you know what? I loaded this up a long time ago when we mistakenly made it without knowing we needed power. So it's actually full right now, which is good. So how do we turn it on? And does that battery power? I guess the battery is just wirelessly connected to everything, because it's showing it that it's being stored, right? Okay, so the junction box is on. The oil thingy says 100, whatever that means. So why isn't it working? I don't see a switch on here. Like there's a switch on the stove. I don't know. You use oil extractor E. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Is something bugged out? Says it's connected. I don't know what the 100 means. I'm sure that's the power draw. We have power. The junction box. Here, let's power cycle the junction box. Did that do anything? No. Because we should see this counting down, right? I don't know what to do. Does this need to be connected to the junction box? Full wire. That's what it was. Okay. Of course. Why in the hell would I have thought? Well, here's why I would have thought that. The other power is wireless. I mean, the power to the control panel is wireless. So I guess I just assumed the power from here would also be wireless, but that, of course, is an incorrect assumption. All right. I do see one little problem here. The junction box is not it's a little too low, making the wire off kilter. So let's move that over there, and then let's move it back here and move it up so the wire is nice and level, or close enough to it to where it's not an eyesore. Awesome. Okay, very good. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna run a wire into here for this guy. So it's just a kind of a question of how can we do that neatly. Thinking we run a wire from this relay straight across to here and then over that way. That probably would be the neat way to do that. Yeah, we have enough copper to do a couple more relays. We're going to need at least 2 more. Okay, put those in there. 1, 2, 3. So we need 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I did it right. Yay me. Okay, let's grab 2 more copper. We know we're going to need those. And yeah, I still have screws. So now that it's raining and shit, this maybe that's what the minus 20 means, because it's raining, so we're not getting quite as much solar power. That's my guess. Power stored. Okay, I'm guessing that this number indicates that the battery cannot keep up with the draw, the rate, based upon how much power. Oh yeah, that makes sense, right? Because we're drawing 100, we'll just call it watts, right? We're drawing 100 watts of power, but currently we're only producing 80 because of the weather. That makes perfect sense. That's why this is going down a little bit. But, I mean, it's got a huge capacity, so, okay. Picking up what you're putting down. All right, what's the matter with me? I'm thirsty. Of course. Here, we'll drink that. Man, you know, we could stand to eat, too. Why don't we grab... let's eat one of those. Beautiful. That threw our... Look, I think that threw our that threw our hydration up another point. Love it. That didn't fill us all the way up though. We could. Let's just eat this too. Look at that, beautiful. And then I have another one on here that we'll keep with us, and I'll make another one of those later. So now what we want to do is we want to do a relay. Placeables, power, relay, and we want to be on the right side of this seam here and up about right there. Yeah, that should be close enough. Oh wait, why does that look different than those? Oh, do I have those turned the wrong direction? Oh. That's interesting. Okay, can we just reset them the right direction? Yeah. It's by pressing in. Oop. There we go. Okay. Let's build that one out. And I'm assuming the wires will connect to the center of the fridge. So, power relay. Turn that I mean, I guess that's the right direction. And we'll put that right about here-ish. And build it. Okay. Now, get this out. And pull wire. Wonder if there's a limit to how many wires you can connect to these. Here we go. The fridge is running. Nice. All right. So okay, hold on. Let me look at something. If something takes up like a double slot, what does that look like in here? It just stands up. Okay. Very nice. And then to take it, yeah, okay. We'll continue to use these, and there's no reason not to, right? But new stuff. Oh, that's a chicken. Wait, why isn't that chicken running away? I don't know. Here, quick. Grab this. Take these out first. Uh-oh. Something's bugged. Oh, well, maybe not. Can I pick it up? Aha, we got it. I think the chicken was stuck. Look at that. We got a full thingy of chickens. It's a beautiful thing. We still need to get 2 more goats. But let's grab everything out of here. And what I'd actually, now that I think about this some more, we should store milk in here. Oh, it is only going to let me use 1 slot. Wait. No, oh, no. Okay, I just wasn't down far enough. Gotcha. We might as well store all the milk in the fridge because it fits better. And we'll store all the eggs in here. And the meat can go in there for now. Yeah, we just got to go down lower. Look at that. Oh my goodness, this is so fun. I love this game, you guys. I'm really, really enjoying this game. Way more than I thought I would. Okay, so, you. Look at that. We're making oil. Hell yeah. I love it. All right, cool. So, might as well put some more meat in the thing. We are doing good. Doing good. Okay, so now we can make our own oil finally. So we don't have to worry about that. Not that we ran out. We managed to... Is that still not straight? Yeah, I think it's pretty straight. You know, we did manage to not run out. But now we don't have to worry about it at all because we still have this left over and we have the shale there. So now what I'd like to do is... Sandstone's crate. I'd like to go get a big shit ton of shale. I want to go back to the cave, like I said, and get another load of ores and bring those back because I use quite a bit of aluminum, decent amount of cobalt, copper, even lead, you know, to do that. And while we're at the cave, I'll harvest some of the stones to get more lead. Here, let's put all these in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Now, the next question, though, is what... Okay, so we don't have enough power to sustain... Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, now we're at a 175 power out. It still says we're 15 So yeah, we're yeah, right. We're 15 more than power in. Power in right now is 160. So that means we can't run that and the one fridge 24/7. We will eventually run out of power. And you know, when it gets nighttime, then this will really start draining fast. So we have to be mindful of that. But what I think I'll do for the nonce, well, we can do a couple of things. We can set up more solar panels. I mean, we could make this whole entire deck nothing but solar panels. One question, though, again, is because the sun is now on the other side of the house, is that why we're not getting the full meal deal? One way we could test that is if we move these guys over to this side of the house. See, if that actually matters, I'm going to have to rethink this strategy. It's kind of too bad. Well, actually, I don't know. Let's just move these over to this side and see if it makes any difference at all, because maybe it doesn't. But they should be operating at full capacity because the sun's out, there's no clouds, you know, all that business. Since these are relatively inexpensive for us to make, we could just have one set on each side of the house. All right, does that change anything? It didn't. So we're still short minus 15. So why is that? Is it because, maybe it's because we have a few clouds in the sky. Maybe it has to be like a crystal clear blue day to get 100%. That's my guess. And that makes sense, of course. Okay. So that does answer the one question, though. It doesn't really matter what side of the house these are on. In fact, we could just leave them on this side for now, I guess. Right. So we could build more solar panels to compensate for the power. But what I want to do is I want to get the gas generator. And we have, it's 750 coins, so we got a little bit of work to do, you know, looting work, especially to make that happen. You know what? We could put the solar panels on top of the shed. Well, let's keep that open as an option if we end up in the future needing, you know, space up here. But if we don't necessarily need space up here on the deck, we could just leave the solar panels up here. Also, if I did do anything on the deck, I would prefer to do it on this side so we have the, you know, the really cool waterfall view, and keep the solar panels more on this side. So with that, you know, now that I kind of see that, I'm going to actually move these back over here where they were. Alrighty then. Fan-frickin-tastic. Oh, I didn't fill those back up. Let's go here. All right, guys, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a trip to the cave. We're going to... At the cave, we're going to get a load of ingots, or, you know, the material from the thing, refuel the extractors. And then I'm also going to grab some lead whilst we're there, and maybe even fill up on a little bit of coal. Then we're going to go to the desert, and we're going to get a nice big batch of oil shale. And what I might end up doing... here, let's grab both of those. Let's change this to shale. And we'll put the shale in there. You guys can smelt up, and then we need 18 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, let's, since we still need 2 more goats, and the other thing too is Do these chickens and goats eventually age out? I don't know. Not sure. So, yeah. What prompted me to ask that question is, do I need to make a bunch more trank arrows, or do we just need enough to fill up the barn and then we're good for the whole rest of the playthrough? That was kind of where I was going with that. So let me know in the comments on that. For now, I'm going to make a few more. You know, if we need 2 more goats, and assuming I might miss, we have 1 left, so let's make 3 more, so that way we have 2 chances per goat. All right, so I don't remember what the recipe is for those. Fragment, feather, stick, and 3 mushrooms. Okay, grab some feathers. Grab some sticks. So I guess I moved the sticks over here. 1, 2, 3, and then 9 mushrooms. Just grab all those. Okay, so that should be enough. Oh, fragments too, right? Okay. Grab all of that. Grab all of that. Put you and you back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I missed one. Don't know how that happened. Let's put all of you in there, but we got to keep 3 of those fragments. And we probably have to make those here. And then we'll go there and craft those. Okay, so that gives us a total of 4 trank arrows. And we'll keep those with us in case we come across another chicken or goat. We'll take the truck to the desert, but we're going to take the ATV to the cave because it's just a lot easier to maneuver. How are we doing on gas? Oh, yeah, we got a half a tank. Yeah, it's a lot easier to maneuver. So now that we can produce our own oil, let's get this going again too. So yeah, grab, I think 4 is exactly what the number that we need. Put you in there, put you in. Wait, why isn't it showing me the thing? Do I have to have it lit first? Is it, oh, it's still working. Okay, I got you. It's still working on the previous thingy. Interesting. Okay. All right, fair enough. So we'll just put those in there. We should have biofuel over at the cave, so we don't have to take any more of that with us. I've got a decent amount of coffee and tea. I probably want to keep a little bit of coffee for energy, but the tea, we don't really need to make the tea. It gives us a little bit of health, but we've got, you know, small medical kits. We have the ability, or as soon as I start working on fishing, we will have the ability to make our own, you know, medical kits, right? So I made some onion soup earlier. Let's grab that off the thingy and let's take it down. Nice. I'm just gonna eat another one of these. It'll really top us off well, and we just got another cap on something. I think it was our hydration. Nice. So nice to have the good food now. Okay, so what are we doing? We're gonna go to the cave first, and then we'll come back, do the thing, then we'll jump in that, go to the desert, get some oil shale, and then there was something else that entered my mind that I was gonna possibly do in this episode, but I don't remember what it was. One thing you guys did tell me is to start, you know, do the stone grinder next, because once we do that, then, you know, we're going to have a pretty much unlimited supply of like fragments and that sort of thing. So let's grab you, you, and you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Really wish we could put all of these in at once, but here's what it is, I guess. Put you over there. Okay, I'm just going to let those run. I know it's a little bit of a waste, but it is what it is. We got plenty of coal. I wish I could remember what that other thing was I wanted to do. Let's actually go here for a minute again. Others. So the stone grinder is... Where is the stone grinder? A freezer. I think we have to buy that from the... Advanced clay mixer, stone grinder. Oh, okay, this requires power. Grinds small stones into sand and iron fragments. Each stone will provide 5 sand and 2 fragments. It takes 50 seconds to grind each stone. Electrical parts, mechanical. Oh, wow, look at that. Okay. So this, then... Do we... Okay, we can't put it in there. Obviously, we want it by the stone. And preferably up against the wall for wiring, neat wiring purposes. We could maybe do this. And yeah, the wire, we could maybe run a relay over to here, down here, and then to here. And then I could fine-tune adjust it so the wire is straight. Or, here's another thought, actually. Here, move that. What if we... Can I move... Here, let me save the game in case I fuck something up. Can I move this entire rack with everything on it? I can't. But we can move these. Now we should be able to move this. Okay, let's just put that there for the moment. Now, grab the stone grinder and put it... Oh, okay, yeah, it shows the connector underneath. Gotcha, okay. That's as far that way as it's going to go. Okay, how... That sticks out quite a bit. I guess we could turn it this way. Yeah, why not? There's no harm in that, right? Then we can do nice, neat wiring down to that when the time comes. I think that works okay. In terms of ourselves grabbing stone for this, I mean, we're only ever going to need to grab out of one of them, right? So it'll always be this one. I like this solution. Whoop. Go there. Go there. Go there and go there. Beautiful. Okay, so you know what? Let's just keep the ghost for that there. We'll work on that later. Because I want to get going here. So, yeah, let's go. So I'll see you guys over at the cave. I did have a horde attack. It was a 5 Bambi horde attack, and they all just pretty much ran into the spikes. Well, actually, 2 of them got stuck over there and they went poof. The other 3 made it across, got stuck on the spikes, and that was it. And then Mikey repaired everything and we were all good. You know what? Why don't we, just because we can... Oh, shit, that scares me every time it happens. Let's grab that so we have some carbs for a little later on. Oh, guess who almost forgot that he doesn't have his pick with him? I'll give you one guess. You only get one. That's all you get, though. It's just one guess. Thank goodness I remembered it right now, huh? That's a chicken. What kind of chicken? We need another... no, we're full on chicken, right? Yeah, we are. It's goats that we need. Are you just stuck? I think so. Well, you know what, though? We could kill the chicken for meat to make more rations. All right, pick up the deer. Drop it? Yeah, drop it. Pick it up, do the jump trick. Drop it. Pick it up, do the jump trick. Drop it. Okay, let's see if we can... The chicken's probably stuck on the rock under the water. I've noticed that tends to happen. But it can be hard to see it when we're floating around. Oh, right there. Okay. Pick up arrow, harvest chicken. Nice. Okay, so that's 2 more small rations right there. Love it. Let's go put these guys back and then get the pick, and then we'll head to the cave. So guys, I'll just meet you at the cave. And there's a goat. All right. We are still pretty close to the base. Didn't get very far, but that's okay. All right. Let's just run away from him until he or she knocks out. There we go. Just go put the goat in the barn. We'll eventually make it to the cave, maybe. 4 goats down, 1 to go. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, here we are. Let's go ahead and empty these guys out first. And we'll stick all of this in, in here. Move all, move all, move all. Let's change these back out. And then we're going to need 12 fuel, which is just half of that. That's the bad thing about being so far away from a cave, is that we can't really manage the fuel on a consistent basis. But it's all right. It's working out. All right, so those are all done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a little bit of time... I see you there. Getting some lead and some coal. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mine until this and this is completely filled up with lead and coal, and maybe my own inventory too. Do we get... Oh, we get clay. Okay, yeah, we'll take the clay also. I forgot about that. That's nice. I wasn't going to pick up stone because we just don't need to, but clay we definitely will grab. Get away from my extractors. You doity rat. Gotcha, bastard. Got you too. Son of a bitch. You snuck up behind me. We managed... Yeah, we managed not to get infected, though. So, there is that. I was cheating. Alright, let's see. We're at 72 pounds. Is that a thing? It is. Oh, you fucker. Where'd he go? Is he stuck in the wall? He must be stuck in the wall, along with the ores. All right, well, that one got us, man. Damage him. Okay, got you. Okay, so do that, and do that. And that leaves us at 96 pounds. 91 pounds. So we'll just get to the point where we're all but heavy. Yeah, that's probably about as good as it's going to get. I don't want to be completely overweight, so 2 scorpions right next to each other. Another chicken. Oh, I got it. Oh, there's another one too. He's just waiting for us. Do I have any stone? I don't. Ah, shit. I don't want to throw any of that out. Guess we're gonna have fat rolls on the way back. Yeah, I don't have any clay that will stack either. Chicken meat. Look at all that food we got from the cave. Since we have fat rolls anyways, we might as well load up on a little more ore. And although this is going to be a little bit wasteful, I'm going to top off the fuel too. Alright, grab that, top this off. Yeah, I'm not going to wait another 8 minutes. Grab that, top this off, and grab that, and top this off. It's a beautiful thing. Alright, ladies and gents, I will see you back at the base. More chicken meat. Okay. Drive on up to here. First thing we'll do is offload all the coal that's in my current inventory. And we're going to probably need to make another coal bin. Next thing we'll do is... Well, here, let's grab the rest of the coal. Let's put all of that in there for the moment. We'll grab this clay out too. Grab all of this coal. Throw all that in there for the moment. Alright, clay can go in here. And let's get this finished. We will build ourselves another coal crate. That needs 8 planks and 10 nails. Do I have nails in here? I have 9 nails. That's not really helping us out, is it? Okay. So grab one of you. Go here. Go here. Craft the nails. Put the nails in here. And then grab 8 planks. Our dude is also tired. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. get that topped off. All right, put you up here and put the rest of the coal in here. It's a nice supply of coal, man, for sure. All right, grab all of you out of there, grab all of you out of here. Let's just put the fragments in here for the moment. Iron ingot's gonna go here. And now we can start loading these guys up. So, let's also empty these out while we're in the process and refuel. Oh, that made us heavy. How about if we do half of that? And also half of that. There we go. So we only need 3 per. Guess I should have just done that in the first place, but whatever. And I don't even need to do that. I can just do this. Okay, good. So, stones. We don't have room for stones for the moment. Let's just put those in here, and I'll deal with them later. Iron fragments. I'd like to start kind of hanging on to the fragments. Or at least some of them, because, you know, we need those for things, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to need 2 coal. To get you guys going again. All right, and then we should probably save some of that for making steel. We need 13 more ingots to fill our ingots up. So here, move all of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 there. Let's just temporarily, well, here, we can put those back in here, actually. And put those in there, move all, and we're going to have an attack. Actually, you know what? I'm not worried about it. Except for I want to be a little further this way just to make sure they spawn on the other side of the spikes. So let's wait for the attack to happen, and then we'll finish doing what we're doing here. May as well put Mikey on repair. Oh, he is on repair. Okay. That probably explains why we don't have logs over there. Come on, Vambies. I don't have all day. Are they going to come? They don't usually take this long. Now we got the scary music again. I'm not even sure if that's an attack. That might be just ambient music. We'll wait just a little bit longer. Okay. I think that was a false alarm. No, it wasn't. Oh, God! How the frick did you do that? That was a metal spike. Guess they can still sometimes do it, huh? Oh, here. What am I doing? I'm doing this the hard way. Alright. Come here, motherfucker. Wow. Okay. I didn't think they could break through spikes, but I guess they can. I mean, in reinforced spikes. That's good to know. It means we can't 100% rely on these all of the time. Okay, anyway. Man, that took a long time between the music and the actual attack, and I didn't hear a growl either. So there's that. Alright, let's grab... grab everything out of here. Yes, I know you're tired. I don't have time for you to be tired. My poor guy. Okay, let's see. We got 1 copper, we got some cobalt, got 1 aluminum, and a bunch of iron. grab 3 more of these. 1, 2, 3. And that will finish our lead ingots. And then I'm going to keep smelting the iron because we have an endless supply of iron from these guys mixed in with other things, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, let's get all of the lead. We got 2 nails off of those Vambies, so now we have now we have 11, which also kind of sucks, but it doesn't. Not really. Let's just take a quick nap because I want to do one more thing before we end this episode. Okay. We are now rested. Let's splurge and eat one of these. Oh, baby. That's awesome. So awesome. So awesome. So awesome. Okay. Drink one of those. Oh, yeah. I need to put meat away. Okay. Move you up there. Move you all there. We've got red meat in there, so... Here, actually, let's do this. Move. Put 2 thingies of red in there. Put the chicken in there. 1 thingy of red. And I need to actually check Mikey's food, too. I haven't looked at that in a while. Okay, so let's get that cooking up. Alright, back to here. You are just now turning into aluminum ingots. There we go. Okay, grab those. Grab these. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we needed 4 more. My bad. And then put all the aluminum here. Whoa. Excuse me. Grab 1 more of those. And grab all the copper. Okay, let's get you off of here. Let's drink this, fill it back up. Oh, I want to look at the sink. Maybe even... I'm fully hydrated. And what the hell, let's just replenish that too. Yeah, let's check Mike's food, and let's also put him back on log stands. He is indeed out of food. Let's give him that. And give him up some potato. Oh, we need to check the food in the barn too. Oh yeah, it's getting low. Okay, let's load this up. We'll take, no, I don't want to drink these. I want to take them. And we'll put this stuff in the fridge. I'm going to grab all of those potatoes. Give those to Mikey. These in here. Okay, that gets us going pretty good on the food. Probably have a whole bunch of this to do too. You know what? I'll do that later. I keep getting sidetracked by one thing and then another thing and then a third thing. Okay, so grab all of this. Grab all of this. Put our final lead ingot there. Put all the coppers down here and up there. And the aluminum's down here. Now we just have cobalt. And then 3 stone. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Okay, so that takes care of that. This lead We're going to store in... I guess we'll store it in the sand crate for now. What I might do is... maybe we create a box, another box up here for lead ingots, and then when we get a bunch of those... or, yeah, we could put lead and some irons in there and then use those to make the steel alloy. So I like that idea. We're done with you. Okay, so let's move you off the platform here. Before we take off again in the truck, I want to put a couple more storage. I mean, I know we could put a whole bunch on there, and we eventually will. But for the nonce, let's go placeables, storage. 1, 2, 3. And you guys are going to need nails and... oh, no, you only need planks. We don't need nails for those. That's easy peasy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's what we needed. It was 24. Okay. 1, 2, 3. This guy we will put up here. All right, and we're gonna name this steel material. Steel materials. Put you in there, and then as we... what I'll probably do is I'll probably actually take the iron ore that we get out of here and start saving it until I fill the rest of this up, and then we'll turn all of that into alloy. We'll turn all the alloy into ingots, and then we'll create another shelf over here for steel. That is the plan. All right, let's put you guys on the truck. So this apparently doesn't snap. It's not snapping, it's just kind of manually placing it there. There we go. Let's take a quick look at our power. Yeah, it's going down slowly. What are you doing? You're still making oil. Okay. I think we'll be okay for now, but I do need to keep an eye on this until we add more power. We will eventually need to, you know, turn this off and let that build back up a little bit, because we don't want the refrigerator going out, obviously, right? All right, let's put you there, and I'm out of room in those guys, so we'll have to put these eggs here for now, which is not a problem. Grab clean water, put dirty water in here. We'll let that finish, and then we're going to head to the desert. I'm going to start making more bricks too, and we'll just store them in here because we need 60, I think it was, for the for this. Yeah, 60. But that'll be an off-camera thing that I'll work on. Okay, we are in good shape overall. We do need to heal up a little bit. Sure, let's keep our chair out on the porch. We'll heal up and then we'll head to the desert. Also, I heard another chicken. Hey, we got our 100 health cap back. That's awesome. What's that chicken at? Is he over here? Is he in Mike's house? Sounds like he was like... Oh, there he is. Come here, you little bastard. Where'd he go? He ran out. I don't think I can shoot through those spikes. Nope. Got him. Chicken meat means small rations, and we love small rations. Yes, we do. All right, let's go. How are we doing on fuel? Oh, damn, we're almost out of fuel. I should have one thingy in here. Let's just put that in our inventory. And let's grab another can to take with us. We always want to have a spare can of fuel. Yeah, we let that run out. That's okay. Too hard for me to keep track of all this stuff. Guess I didn't need to put that other one in my inventory, but that's all right. Excuse me, sir. Pardon me. Ooh, can I get... shit, I can't get through here. Damn it, Jim. Can we get through over here? Yeah, I guess so. You know, I went to the trouble, not that it was trouble, because we could use the wood, but I cut that road through the forest and then everything grew back. I knew it would, but kind of was pointless, at least for the purpose of making a road. If I go all the way on the other end of the forest and go along the cliff, I can get the truck through there. But apparently going along by the town's not ideal. Whoa! Lost control. Holy crap. Gotta watch that coming up over that curve of that hill there. Is that a goat? I think that's a goat. 3 feathers. We get it? 3 feathers. Alright. Yeah, we can put the goat on the tailgate. Yeah, so we should be good. Okay. I don't know how long they stay knocked out. Guess we'll find out, because we're not driving back at the moment. Okay, run away. So he knocks himself out. There he goes. Alright, put the normal arrows back in. Okay, hopefully he'll stay knocked out the whole time. So, we are here at Le Desert, primarily for oil shale. I've never harvested oil shale in this game. The only shale that we have gotten has been from looting. So those are clay, obviously, and we could use more of those too, but is this what gives us the shale? Let's take a look. Yes, it is. And, oh, and sandstone. Nice. Beautiful. Okay. All right, ladies and gents. Well, we're going to wrap up this episode here. Another great episode. We accomplished a lot. We got our power going. That was the main thing. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stay out here and mine up a shit ton of sandstone and oil shale and maybe some more clay too. We don't really need aloe, so I don't think we'll bring any aloe back. Oh, are you serious? I just lost my pick. Oh, no. I didn't realize it was down so low. We could have repaired it. Son of a... All right, well, never mind. I guess I'm going back home right now. That sucks. Anyway, I'm going to go home, make a new pick. I need to pay more attention to that kind of thing. Yeah, you're at 76 durability. You're at 37. So I'm going to top those guys off, too. There's not really any reason not to. Make a new pick and then come back out and get a bunch of oil shale and sandstone and possibly clay. But I will do all that off camera. When we start the next episode, we'll take a look at making the sink. Yeah, I want to make the sink next. And maybe we'll do... Maybe, you know what we'll do? Something we have not done yet. Well, we kind of did it early on. Let's go to the big town and do a big loot sesh in the big town in the next episode. That'll be fun. Plus, you know, we can... All the stuff that we gather, we'll be able to go sell and maybe make enough money to get the gas generator. So that's the tentative plan for the next episode. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share the video. We'll catch y'all in the next episode. Bye-bye.